Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dan's Dime Saver of the Day, Stir Friday edition, and we are going to be doing a Korean-inspired tofu stir fry with a gochujang sauce, which I haven't really ever made before, the sauce, but there's this cool product I found in the Sobeys International aisle, and definitely want to try it out. Other than that, just wanted to say a quick note to say, hey, I'm not really political in any way, shape, or form, but good news for us who are dime saving, coming to us December 14th with a pause on tax on, well, most of the tax on really good items. I think the next thing to do, though, is to monitor if the grocery stores just raise their prices, and if they do, sanction the absolute shit out of them. But hey, that's just my opinion. Anyways, if you like, please follow, and if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And cheers, let's get at it. 1 tablespoon gochujang hot pepper paste. I've tasted it. It is quite spicy. So we're going to combine that with some ingredients that are going to tone it down a bit. Roasted sesame oil. About that. Sort of looks like sesame oil, but sort of looks like it, but sesame oil, but it's actually honey, which I couldn't find. Might get put in the fridge. But it's still good, you know. I mean, you just don't generally put honey in the fridge, but we're able to salvage it. You're also going to put some sugar, about almost a tablespoon. Rice wine vinegar. It's hard to know how much you're putting in when you're filming. About that much, I'd say. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Seasoning, salt, and pep, and I'm going to put some lemon in. And what you're left with is this. It's still pretty spicy. If you're wondering, well, hey, what's gochujang taste like? You know, it sort of has similar flavor qualities as sweet chili heat when you make it, but it's a little bit spicier, and it's a little bit naturally sweeter, and has almost like a slight fruity taste to it, which is cool. Anyways, that's the stir fry sauce. Now I'm going to make some noodles. You know, noodles are noodles, but this is 2 hockey pucks worth of Blue Dragon noodles. Oh, they're done basically. So what I do is when I strain them through the strainer, I blast it with cold water because I find they stick together otherwise. It's the residual heat that causes them to stick together. So when you blast it with the cold water, it's better. And they're going to go back in with the sauce at some point, so it's not like they're going to be cold. As wants cubed tofu, so it's kind of cubed tofu. So I'm going to get my wok heated up with some oil, and then we'll move to the next step. I was cutting these veggies up while Ez and I were listening to the new Kendrick Lamar album. So it's in a different thing, but there's broccoli, carrots, red onion, green pepper, and then we got bamboo shoots, so that's going to be the base of the veggies to go with the tofu. But I'm going to put the tofu down first. So I'm not going to season it a ton because I want it to taste like the sauce, not like the seasoning. But, you know, I put some seasoning salt, some garlic powder, some basil in here along with some fresh garlic. Just a couple minutes so it gets cooked, and then we'll add the veggies and I'll finish. So you're starting to see some color on here. At this point, I'm going to introduce the veggies because it's just going to keep cooking. So this is a huge stir fry, for sure. Definitely probably going to have at least 5 portions, but it's looking pretty good. I'm going to cook it a few more minutes before I go ahead with the sauce. Alright, so we're ready for the sauce. So only about half to start because I get to say I'm going to put the noodles in here. Let me just stir it. Wow, but that little bit of sauce, like look, it coated almost everything already. And the smell in my house just changed instantly. Really quite good smell. So optimistic. About 1 or 2 minutes like this, then I'll add the noodles, put the rest of the sauce in, literally 1 minute, and pretty much that's that. Adding my hot noodles. And sesame seeds. Real Korean thing to put sesame seeds over top. So I'm going to plate this up, cilantro and green onion on top, and we'll give her a go. Alright. Well, she looks nice. Ooh. My Google 9 Pro just made it look even better in front of my eyes. Okay, Ezra's about to try. He's gonna try to eat all this. Put the. Oh, we did it. Nope. Awkward. All right. So how was that awkward bite?
Good. Tofu is softer than normal, but like in a good way. We normally have it hard, but it's nice like this too.
Yeah, it's just kind of different application.
Sauce is also less sticky. Like not in a bad way, just something I haven't had really before, because it's just probably what's in it.
Less sticky. Okay, let's try it out. My mammoth bite is noodles, cilantro, tofu, and broccoli. So, first off, the broccoli bite is loaded with the sauce because broccoli just takes on sauce better than maybe any other vegetable. Tofu I quite like. What Ezra's referring to is that it's not quite as coated, and maybe that I could have possibly put a slurry or something in there, then it made it coat a little bit more. First time using gochujang, but the flavor profile, amazing. So the tin of gochujang, which is enough gochujang to last somebody probably about years, is $7.99, expensive. But everything else is cheap as shit. So, make these 5 portions probably costs literally about maybe $1.50 each. So about $6.50, even including the gochujang, because I only used 1 tablespoon. Anyways, this has been Dan's Time Saver of the Day. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, please follow, and if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. And cheers.